Hello, it's that time again. I've bought another shirt. It's probably been about 2 or 3 weeks since I've done the last one, so that's quite good for me. But this shirt I've had my eye on for quite some time, and there was a sale on, so it makes sense for me to buy it. It's going to be from a country that I yet to own a shirt from, so that's always a positive. So I just hope that it has the tags attached, because it's from a manufacturer that I've only ever had one from, and it did on that instance, so hopefully it should be okay. So let's have a look and see what we've got. I've actually had this package for like 3 days. I've not really had the time to be able to do this video, so it's been really difficult for me not wanting to just open it up and just making sure that I have the shirt. But there we go. So this one was bought from Subside Sports. It was 25% off, so it was meant to be 40, but it was 30, so can't really go wrong with that. Right, I can see some tags, that's good. Maybe you might recognise it. I've never heard of this team before, so. Don't need you. Da, 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 da. I'll show you the back first, if that makes any difference. And then the front. Let's get the tags out wherever they are. So it's a Wallon or Wallon shirt. And the team, if I remember correctly, is Sport Huancayo of Peru. So it's my first Peruvian shirt, and that only means I have one South American country to get a shirt from, and that's Uruguay. So maybe something like Danubia or something of that nature. But I've just never seen anybody from Uruguay for sale, so maybe that'll happen in the future at some point. I'm not particularly in any rush. But particularly on this shirt, it's got a very funky design. It's got the sash across the front with a sponsor that's obviously in line with that. Usually you expect it to be fully horizontal. It is a Wallon shirt, which I've got one of those, which is my Bolivian shirt for the Strongest. That's what the team's called, and that's a really nice shirt. And this one feels just the same, really. It's good quality. It's not massively elasticated, which is nice. The badge is embroidered, and the gold parts of the logo are quite sort of textured. I feel like it might come off in my hands. The Wallon logo itself, excuse me, is also embroidered on, and the sponsors are sort of woven into the material itself, so they're not going to peel off. It is medium. It just says medium, so I actually don't know where my measurement tape is, so I'll just update that later on. But the other one I bought fitted within a UK medium as well, so I suspect it's probably going to be the same. But it's quite a decent design. It's not something you see every day. It stands out quite well. I'm pleased for it to be part of my collection. I ordered this maybe Monday night and it arrived Thursday, so that's quite quick shipping from Subside. I've bought from them before, and sometimes you either wait a short while or you can end up waiting 2 or 3 weeks. But it seems over the last sort of year or so they've really ramped up the shipping. So I'd recommend them totally. They always have good selection shirts, a lot of South American shirts like this. Always have good sales on. They do have one shirt on there which is the Corinthians Ayrton Senna one, but it's really expensive, it's like £150. and it's a nice shirt, but I just can't justify that price. It was maybe 100, maybe, but not 150. Even from 25% off, it's still going to be over 100, so I just can't do that right now. But as for everything else, you know, football seasons are slowly beginning to start again, 2019-2020, so there's going to be a whole new release of football shirts. So on the website that I run, clubfootballshirts.com, I'm slowly creating a 2019-2020 season section where it's going to list all of the shirts used by all the teams in the major leagues, certainly in Europe. I did that with last season's, so as and when teams release the shirt designs, they're going to be on the website. So that's probably going to be fully released by the end of next week, and I'll just add to it as and when I see stuff appear. I'd like to have a few more leagues this year because I only focus on English, German, French, Spanish and Italian, but it gets more difficult when you start going down to these other leagues. They just don't, for whatever reason, really promote the shirts as much. They don't have a particular online store or presence, so it's very difficult to find decent photos of the shirts. I prefer just to see like a stock photo of the shirt and not necessarily one where someone's wearing it. But we'll see about that. But yeah, this is a shirt. I'm not sure when I'm going to get my next shirt, because it's weird that right now the prices are the lowest because it's the end of the season, so all the sales are on, trying to get rid of the stock for the new season. But I always find myself every season never buying anything in the sales. It's kind of the wrong way around. I always seem to start then buying them more later in the end of the year, like October, November, December. I guess it's because the new shirts come out and sometimes they're kind of rarer. So if you get like a new shirt, like when I bought my Ferencváros Hungarian shirt, I knew that there was only going to be a few of those, so I had to pick that up like in October, and I'd never seen one since, so that was a smart move. But I do have an eye on one shirt which is quite a cheap Thai one, which I might pick up, or an Indian one. We'll see how it happens. But yeah, other than that, thank you for watching. Just quite a quick one, just a little update what's going on. Very pleased with the shirt, and yeah, please check out the website and subscribe if you already haven't. Thank you, peace.